Hello, my name is Rashad Shaw, and today we'll be taking a tour through Springfield Gardens.
Right here we have Springfield Park, located off of 147th Avenue and Springfield Boulevard. Some benches over here. During the summertime, a lot of people come. They cook food. People hang out in the park. Families come. Nice time. During the pandemic, they didn't want people in the parks. People still came anyway, but they had a lot of park workers in the parks keeping people out. They took down the basketball rims, so they didn't really want people interacting socially here in the parks, to prevent the spread of the COVID-19 virus. But now the park's completely back. So right here we have something titled the Springfield Lake Blue Belt. This is an initiative by the city to protect the lake, to keep it clean, to protect the local wildlife in the area. As you can see, there's this right here. That's Springfield Lake right over there. It runs directly into Jamaica Bay back from the park. And I remember that this initiative, they cleaned out this entire area post-pandemic around towards 2021, 2022, after the first initial year of the COVID-19 outbreak. Okay, so right here we have two schools in the area. We have a middle school in this first slide, and we're going to have a high school in the second slide. During the COVID-19 pandemic, like all other New York City school campuses, these campuses were shut down completely and students had to transition over to remote learning. Now, during this period, especially during the initial outbreak, many students had fell behind in their studies. Also, some students simply just weren't able to access their schoolwork completely due to the lack of technology at home. So one thing that the district did and many of the schools throughout the city did was they gave out laptops and Chromebooks to students so they'd have access to technology at home. So Springfield Gardens also happens to be one of the neighborhoods located in a very close proximity to John F. Kennedy Airport. So with that being said, there are many logistics companies, distribution centers, cargo shipment facilities in the area. So that's one of the economic strongholds of this community. It creates a lot of jobs and it keeps the economy running in this area. Right here we have Worldpac. This is a car parts center. A lot of the mechanics that own shops in the area source their parts from right there. Right here on the left, we have another logistics company. So right up here, we have the American Airlines Cargo Center. To the left, there's Iceland Air and the Air France Cargo Center. Springfield Gardens happens to be one of the communities located within a very, very, very close proximity to JFK Airport. So many people within this community and all of the surrounding area, they find jobs here at JFK, they get a lot of work, and although the COVID-19 pandemic did offer a lot of adverse challenges with employment, airport workers in general were considered to be essential workers at the time. So a key stronghold here in Springfield Gardens, as far as the economy goes, is small businesses. There are many small businesses in the area: delis, bodegas, grocery stores, markets, barbershops, hair salons, small family-owned restaurants. They're very prevalent here. And one thing that the pandemic did, it kept people inside. People didn't want to come out of their house. They didn't want to leave their house to pick up food and just to go out and eat. So many of these restaurants and small businesses had to transition over to more remote delivery services online in order to cater to their customers. You can see here at the Jamaican Flavors, actually they have a partition on the side of the restaurant specifically for Uber Eats pickup. And I remember before the pandemic they didn't have this. So this clearly shows that many of the small businesses here had to make the transition over more to serving DoorDash, Uber Eats, Grubhub, and online food delivery services in order to maintain their business and keep up with their clientele. Overall,
One can say that Springfield Gardens definitely has the urban economy resilient enough and strong enough to offset the effects of the COVID 19 pandemic and keep thriving forward.